Ooh, that is not like your standard hero, but they get the anti-mage.
We called it. If they didn't ban that one out, there's definitely something that they wanted to pick here. So as soon as they don't grab it in the draft, they're more than happy to take it. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised they didn't ban that one out. So you can be pretty happy playing that against the ancient apparition, against the Ember. Once you have like 2 or 3 items, you can just keep running at the Ember. I think we're gonna say a repeat of the last game. So you need a super strong leaner against it. They got rid of Slardar. They got rid of Legion Commander. They got rid of Beastmaster. I feel like the anti-mage was pretty telegraphed at that point.
Yeah, but they had first pick on this phase, right? Or no, they didn't. They actually had.
No,
Okay,
they
that's
didn't.
right. Wow.
They had 5 chances to deny that anti-mage pick.
I think you had to get rid of the Rikamaru though. Personally, I don't think
I
you can
don't
give it
know.
to him, man. It's just too good against these heroes. Um, I mean, Anti-Mage might be just as bad though. Is the problem. But yeah, you're right. What off-laners are left that really bully out this Anti-Mage? You could potentially go for. I mean, is Underlord a good hero here? Could go for Underlord.
You could. It's not that many options that you have available at this point. Could go. God, Timbersaw, but it's not that amazing either. They grab the Pangolea. They could run any 3 of these heroes in the mid lane, which makes things a bit confusing on For Fun. They could also run any of these on Matthew, and they have in the past.
Yeah.
Blue monsters are gonna fall. Oh no, those are purple, by the way. These are ultraviolets.
Oh my gosh, are they? Were they really?
Yeah, they were about to fall.
5 seconds.
Thank you, chat, for informing Neph of the monster situation. Can't let those get fall. I mean, if those fall, those things explode. You know.
Yeah. The floor is
so
lava.
much power in each can. Shout out to Monster Energy for allowing us to have the tournament in the first place. Thank you. We love you. And for providing us all the energy we need to make it through these super long days of Dota.
I'm sorry, babies. My cats are gonna be jealous later on. You left your door closed so you could show love to those inanimate objects. They just don't understand though. New strategy: ban envy heroes. That's an interesting theory. I'm not sure they'll do that one. They did ban out the Brax Bloodseeker. That was a huge issue
just
for
go
them.
back for the tiny. I mean, the King did so well on this before.
Yeah, and what is it that Sun Tzu said? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Oh, is that what it is? You've said this to me about probably a dozen times, and I still have not been able to drill that into my brain.
Yeah, it's in the art of war. Trust me.
Okay, I'll believe you. I do. I believe everything you say, Neph. I will literally believe anything you say.
This is a lot of power that I have. Oh god, the monster stack is crooked. Oh no, everyone's noticing it now.
God, what have you done?
All right, Underlord is banned out. You talked about that one.
Yeah, I think it was a good pick. It just makes the most sense, I think.
Mm-hmm.
They actually banned it out on 4. I guess they do have first pick in the next phase, so it makes a lot of sense. That root would be incredibly strong against Puck, Pango, and Ember Spirit.
Yeah, it would, just being able to shut down so many things on their team, limit their mobility. Anti-Mage would have a hell of a time getting on top of heroes as well. Finally, they banned out the Undying, so they're worried about the early game of For Fun scenes, and they right away grabbed the Silencer. They already knew what they were to grab here. Full reserve time, instantly locked that one in, put it in position 3, put Void Spirit in the mid lane.
That's super good.
Their draft is looking so good. The one issue I have is, it's very easy to get through into the back line here. But all these heroes, they move around. They're pretty mobile. If you kill Void Spirit or Anti-Mage, you're laughing, but I'm not sure you're going to be able to get your hands on either of these heroes. Thunder Predator, they've got no time left to respond to this one. 1 second. You need to lock it in. And it's a Chaos Knight. Okay.
That's pretty good. It is pretty good. A lot of damage. It's the easiest reflected stun in the world for Anti-Mage, so you can actually never Chaos Bolt the Anti-Mage. But as far as damage goes, you do a ton of damage on this hero, and they're going to need it to be able to bring down this Anti-Mage. So we'll see what they do here.
Pause 5 silencer, Moo. He's going to be pushing out a lot of damage, I feel, though. Mid lane, Tiny, Bragg's Void Spirit in the off lane, Eternal Envy, Anti-Mage. MNZ, Chaos Knight does do pretty well against most of these heroes, I feel.
He does. It is a good Chaos Knight game. He's not going to get really zoned out in the off lane. We are going to be seeing Brax playing the Void Spirit. It is a decent off lane hero here. You do want to have as much farm as you can to try and catch the... Oh, it's going to be Leo style puck. Okay. Sacred's going to take the Pangolier. But I mean, Void Spirit is so good at dealing with Pango in most phases of the game because once you have Aghanim Scepter, it makes it really hard to get roll off. You have a Yule Scepter that you usually build into. And you have catch for puck as well. So this is a good draft from For Fun. And last time we saw Moo on the silencer, man, he crushed it.
He did. Moo, he did a pretty good job. Last game, he had a rough start of the game last time, but he's had some amazing face edicts, shutting down some of the things Thunder Predator wanted to do. This time he gets to play more aggressive. So Moo, look at this versatility of this man. He's too good. It feels like there's nothing he can't do. He plays positions 1 to 5. He does it all like a god. The only reason why you see him on pause 5 this game, everybody, is because he's better at everything than everybody else, and no one else can play pause 5. Moo God.
Yeah.
Moo God.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing else you can think of. He's just so dang good.
I find it a little bit funny that everybody is here playing the Dota tournament on Halloween night, but you know what that does say about us, Ricky? Every Dota player is an amazing human being and contributing to society by doing their social distancing, regardless of it being Halloween night. Give a shout out to all these teams staying inside on Halloween, everybody. Come on.
Thank you, everyone. We definitely need it.
Thank you.
Especially if you're in the US of A. Oh my God.
Yep.
We broke another world record, ladies and gentlemen. Keep them coming.
Greatest nation on earth. Let's go.
Oh man! All right, they do take Moo to the bottom lane. We're here with snaking as well. I'm assuming it's gonna continue to be. Oh, Matthew, he's gonna walk right up into 3. They have Orb of Venom on anyone. They do not, but Ryoya is nowhere near either. Okay, Matthew just walks on by. Don't worry about it. Most anticlimactic start to a game is just like, I guess I'll just walk away. Wow, Envy doing the exact same build he always does. Double ring of regen and some shared tangos. This guy.
Art of War. What does it say?
Oh no, what are you talking about? Top lane in the jungle?
Oh, come on, Ricky.
Oh, you were asking me a question? Oh, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, I get it.
Thank you. You definitely left me hanging there for a moment.
I was like, what are you talking about? Sorry, I was looking at this engagement in the top lane. Barax and snaking. Gotta be careful. There's gonna be the... Ooh, dude, Barax is just getting crushed. That is so much damage. One more auto attack. Underestimating the damage from that Chaos Knight and that level 1 bolt. I think he got like a high roll on that stun duration.
No, it was about an average stun duration. It was 125 magical damage on it, though. And a max of 180. So he hit almost max magic damage.
Okay.
Yep. It's pretty good. Yeah, I think you want the magic damage over the stun duration on the level 1. I think they're inversely related.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are.
As one goes up, the other goes down.
Yep.
So Envy, bottom lane, should be able to zone out Sacred's Pango pretty easily. The mana burn makes it so hard to play this hero, and you do have Moo here as well. And Matthew just going to cut lanes. He's got boots first, of course. You should be able to drag this to the small camp and block it. Very well done, sir. There you go. Very standard pulling mechanics here.
Yep, you'll love to see it. He's got regen coming out to him as well. He's taking a little bit of damage trying to pull this wave. But he's going to bring it all the way back to, I think, in front of his tower here. Yeah, he doesn't opt to bring it in between the tier 1 and 2. Look at him, connecting it at the perfect location. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Wait, whoa.
There's one range creep deciding I'm not going to follow the pact. I'm going to blaze my own trail. You know, be like this creep, everyone. Make your own path.
Disagree. Be a sheep.
Be a sheep.
Let's look mid lane. Roya on the Tiny against Leo Style here on the puck. Tiny having more base damage. He's doing an alright job here. Got a bottle already on Tiny. It's going to be difficult for him to zone him out of the lane here. He actually opted to go 2 points waiting ref, 1 into illusionary orb. I've talked to him about this in the lobby before. It really depends what he's up against in the lane when he's playing puck. Usually he will max the waning rift first.
Okay. We see other pucks go the orb, so that's interesting. Bottom lane Sacred taking a lot of damage. He's trying to hope to get a lucky shot proc there, but Envy just kept beating him down, and he does end up having to back off. He'll pop that salve now. Envy doesn't mind taking these trades. He's got double Ring of Regen. Another shared Tango goes his way.
Yeah. You know, you hate to see it if you're a Moo fan. You know, you have to give your tangos to the mid. Now you're giving your tangos to Eternal Envy. It hurts, you know?
More rings. This man's, he's trying to just style on the haters.
Envy, you don't need this many rings.
He's making a poor man's brass knuckles, from what I can tell. Nice chains there coming out from Matthew. They're going to take a lot of damage from this. It will regen quite a lot under the tower. He gets the salve even from Moo. This man, so selfless. Envy's just sitting on like 14 regen under the tower, and he still salves him.
Moo, you need to rise up against your corporate overlord here and seize the means of CS production.
Oh gosh, Moo goes down. Nice kill there by Sacred. They're both cursed up, but he's got no mana on any of them, so Envy doesn't do any damage.
And, you know, they're going to be pretty happy about that one. 2 kills under their belt on Thunder Predator, but I'm pretty sure I saw the last game start a little bit like this as well. Kills going their way, then as soon as the laning phase ended, for fun, they just played nonstop against the enemy. And he's keeping their mana nice and low now. You know, just making sure to constantly get the CS off. Oh, he goes forward here.
Ooh, can he chase? No, he's not going to. Top lane, they're chasing down that Chaos Knight, though. Brax does a lot of damage, barely outranges that Cold Feet. The body box coming out from the King, but if he gets a lucky crit, it's not going to happen. Snaking's a little too fast. The Chili Finger's the slow. He's got the same move speed. Snaking's just trying to run. A Remnant gonna dodge. Now you can tether your boy back up. MNZ, gotta be careful. Cold Feet are there. Snaking getting clapped. He ends up dying, and the Cold Feet proc holding Brax in place, and MNZ, he's gonna escape.
Oh.
Brax. Dude, the damage coming out from this AA. They got baited by Chaos Knight. They thought, you know, maybe they could get him down, but look at the amount of damage this AA ended up doing through the whole engagement. 14, almost 1,500.
You gotta move away from this man. You know, he's got the double fairy fire. He's just throwing the chillin' touch on you every time it's off a cooldown. These chili fingers.
Yeah.
They're delicious and dangerous. MNZ, he's gonna have to have regen sent out to him. In fact, he does. He's got these guys are both sending out regen. I think AA, the courier for whose courier is who? I need to pull that up on my side.
Chaos Knight with the boots, A with just bunch of regen. Very nice.
Yeah, it's supposed to be some sort of command in the console. It's important as well, now that everyone has a different courier.
To what?
To, you click on the courier, then it holds the portrait up of who owns the courier beside it, I believe.
Oh, for me, it just floats next to the health bar. You don't see that? You don't see, like, the hero's, like, face next to the courier health bar?
I do now that I'm looking.
Oh no, it's fine, it's all good. Bottom lane, he has to blink away from Sacred and Matthew. I'm like, what are you talking about? They have the hero's face on it. I was so confused.
How I've been playing for months and I haven't noticed this. The smallest nuances I see, but not something right in front of me.
Like, did they change the text on the statues? The effigy text is different, guys, and he just doesn't see the hero's face next to the courier. Neph, everybody. This man. He works in mysterious ways.
I wish I could understand my own brain.
Bottom lane, Silencer, he's been caught. They get that damage out thanks to that swashbuckle. The lucky shot proc came in very early there. Just giving him so much extra damage, and Matthew making some great rotations. Moo, that's his second death in this lane. Envy just not doing a whole lot. He's just getting farm and regenning, and that's pretty much all Envy does, right? Oh, yep. Snaking goes down top. Giving Chaos Bolt into... Where's his death recap?
That's the Chaos Bolt. Actually, no, he just got melee down.
Clicked. Yeah, Ancient Apparition just clicked him a bunch.
Yep. Just with physical attacks, both of them, he just got clicked down with the course like 10 seconds. He doesn't have boots. He doesn't have anything to tether to, I guess, so we just died. That's it. Nothing fancy.
Nothing fancy. Ooh, top lane. They're going to try and catch him. This time, Cold Feet probably going to snap as he gets that 2-second stun. Snaking just TP'd up here. He's just dead again. Oh, baby. That is a rough turn of events here for fun. Bottom lane, Ryoya's here as well, and so is Leo Style. He's got a coil. They could try and turn this. He does a huge amount of damage with that Avatos. Envy trying to rotate on over. Doesn't have Mana Void as he's only level 5. They can potentially chase for more, but he does blink away. They get the kill on that mid lane Tiny, and they just walk away now.
Yeah. Envy, it's starting to become difficult. Okay, he's got 18 wand charges. He's fine. Look at this man. Cool, calm, and collected. Not a care in the world. Just gonna CS now, and everybody's gonna be forced to retreat. Get this catapult off your tower, Envy. What's the last round? There we go. Beautiful CSing by Eternal Envy. Everyone, take notes. Mid lane, Moo. He's trying to get a little bit of XP. He's up against Leo Style here. You know, getting his level 6, I guess by 10 minutes or before 10 minutes is a pretty big deal. He also had to pull tons of salves and tangos to Eternal Envy, so
yeah,
letting him have a little bit of gold under his belt is nice.
He's even taken the shovel on Envy. I mean, they haven't really found any other items, but, you know, as a support, you would very much like those free salves and TPs. I'm assuming as soon as Envy gets an Iron Talon, he disappears to the jungle, never to be seen again. An old tale. As long as... Pretty much as old as Dota, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, Slight Chain's bottom lane. He gets the coil. Great rotation from Leo Style. He can't really afford to snap it, but that 4 points in Waning Rift is an easy kill as Envy only has a single point in the counterspell.
But, are you seeing this? The Dota chat wheel message hero missing.
Oh, yeah, wait, what? Very nice. Top lane. What's going on? Snake King and Ancient Apparition falling pretty low, but Chaos Knight's having a great time so far, just going for that early armlet.
Yeah, he wants to play a little bit faster this game, I feel. Chaos Knight is an awful hero to buy a Midas on, but I think after last game, they're worried about the amount of aggression that's going to come out for fun. That 28 to 35-minute mark on anti-mage is the thing you have to be super concerned about. So being able to take fights against him in that timing, just around when he's like 5-6 slotted, is what you want to be able to do on CK. And of course, you are one of the better heroes at fighting into him. It's difficult to land a
They caught Envy again, bottom the Rolling Thunder, not perfectly placed, but they can chase after him under the tower, and Sacred should be able to bounce off the wall once again. He has no blink for 9 seconds with Matthew here. It's in trouble. Swashbuckle really deep. We'll send him all the way back, but he at least forces the TP of Snake King to the bottom lane. And honestly, these are all resources that they're pretty okay expending on the side of Thunder Predator. You're going to be able to bottle up here. He did get that bounty rune still. Matthew's almost level 6. Ooh, coil. They've caught Tiny. He does have a DD rune, so you do need to be very careful here. He could potentially blow someone up with an Avatos. Here comes Snake King. Jeez, these swashbuckles doing some serious damage. Can they chase after him? Leostro, I'm surprised, went that far away. They just walk it out.
Yeah. A blast coming out. It's a little bit off the mark. If it managed to hit Snake King there, it would have brought him down. Unfortunately, it's off. 10 minutes comes around, managed to buy the tome on the IO, get himself his level 6, be able to move around the map a little bit easier with Tiny.
Nice fort in the mid lane here, trying to keep this wave alive. He doesn't want the catapult pushing into his tower, so Leo Style fortifies the wave there, tries to slow down that Tiny push.
He's just farming away down in the bottom lane, but that's not where we want to look. The top lane, looks like they're about to dive MJZ back here. He does have TP available. I think he just needs to cut his losses and run. Manages to connect.
Yeah, he does manage to find a really sick play there from Brax. Global Silence comes out, so Puck not going to be able to connect with that coil. Very well played, but Ryoya, I mean, he's gone in really deep for this support kill, and they're going to chase after him. Sick ankle break there on Sacred's Rolling Thunder, but Puck, he does it again! Look at this Tiny, you're kidding me. Sacred He can't figure it out. There's your coil onto 3 Brax. He could go for an Astral Step once this is done to chase, but it looks like they'll just accept it. They got some big spells out of Thunder Predator.
Yeah. Dash and Dong, he does it again, and they have very limited resources to defend this tower. They're just going to keep running at them
they're
here.
Going in, the Avalanche, the toss, the Astral Steps in. Does he catch Leo style? He does not, but he gets a huge winning rift. A great Mana Void, though, does pop them. Envy showing up big. Finally here in this top lane, Matthew, no mana left, needs to disengage. In comes MNZ, Rua has Avatos. Doesn't want to run into this Chaos Knight. This man has an armlet, he is very scary.
What's going on? There's just a bunch of bottles on the ground in base. 2. That was a pretty sick Mana Void. Ended up hitting them for 500 damage, so Anti-Mage contributing a little bit earlier. Your Battle Fury timing is going to be slightly slow, just because you did opt to go these treads. You were under pretty heavy harass in the early laning phase, but I think you're still on track to have a decent game on Anti-Mage.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's not too far behind the Chaos Knight. This is pretty expected in the lane phase. He did go for a super regen heavy build, does have his treads complete and the big claymore, so he'll have about a 15-minute Battle Fury still, I think. He's pretty close. He's only needed about 1,200 gold. He's getting stacks made by Moo as well, and just for when that Battle Fury does come out. Very nice.
So yeah, if he takes it right when he finishes it, or wait until the 17-minute mark, get a bunch of tier 2 neutral items at the same time. Last neutral item coming out for their team, by the way, the Mango Tree. Tiny's going to be pretty happy about that one. Be able to spam his spells a little bit more.
Envy still has the trusty shovel instead of an Ironwood tree, and I don't know why.
It's a good question, actually. I'm not sure exactly. I think maybe just the fact that he's digging up TPs is going to save him a little bit more gold later as well.
I guess.
It's probably the gold factor. Digging up TPs, digging up yourself some salve so you can keep farming after taking harass from the enemies has got to be the reason for that one.
Yeah, I'd assume so as well. MNZ uses that armlet and Phantasm bottom lane to secure a tier 1 tower. Very nicely done. They're going to try and find Leo style here on the puck, but high ground ward does scout him. Leo style sniffs out that gank though, because he pops that smoke and just takes that orb to the high ground. He's going to be fine. Brax is here though. Could potentially try and set up a remnant. The global silence perfectly timed. Great gank here from For Fun. They take down that puck finally, as he has gone too long without a death, according to them.
Yeah. He's still working on that Yule Scepter, though. He didn't opt to go the first point into Vale. I think he thought he'd be fighting them a little bit more than he currently is, but seeing the consequences of not going first item Yules against the Silencer, they don't have tons of disable against them. Yules is going to be able to do a lot of work for you this game, you know, being able to buy yourself a little bit more time against, I guess, a toss combo coming out, set up for kills a little bit more on the anti-mage. You can get that initial click off onto him before he can spot you. Like Blink, Yules, Dream Coil afterwards, and then have your team follow it up.
Yep. Envy does have his Ags now finally online just at that 15-minute mark, and he is ready to just farm mode for the next, I would say, probably 10 minutes or so. They just want space made for him. They do get a nice ward here placed in the backside of the tier 1 mid from Thunder Predator. They also de-ward For Fun, so they are set up here to try and take this tower. Phantasm is available. He has Echo Saber completed now. And then Z's getting really strong, man.
The catapult in the tower is going to make this a little bit quicker. They are, he's tethered up to Anti-Mage and he has Relocate available. So if they really want to, they could take the fight up their mid, but they're set up pretty good for this fight. They have AA Blast, they have Rolling Thunder. They think, you know what, let's just let Envy get a couple more items. We're not going to opt to take this that early on unless we see somebody with no mana and a great Mana Void setup.
Yeah, and they have the better positioning, the better vision, right? The Radiant have no clue what's on the other side of this tree line. It's just complete darkness for them. So if you want to try and fight into that, I mean, it could potentially work with Global Silence, but other than, with that being on cooldown, it just seems like a death trap.
Yeah.
They are going for Spirit Vessel on the Ember Spirit. I do like this item quite a bit this game. Pretty good against dealing a lot of damage to Tiny, reducing the healing that IO can give people.
There he's up on Sacred, grabs the enemy bounty rune. I want to sit there for a little while. Or grabs his own bounty rune, sorry. An anti-mage, I guess he's just trying to min-max the farm here by using overcharge. I'm not sure if it was worth using for the small camp there. Ancients are gone for the moment. Anti-mage, he's not hitting anything for like 15-20 seconds here. The efficiency is lost.
Yeah, Envy's mauling right now for sure. It's like I could be attacking faster right here, but instead, I'm just kidding. Yeah, this is a nice stack. Envy, this guy knows how to make money, and Grove Bow as well. That is so good for the Void Spirit. They'll end up giving it to him for sure. Oh, you're kidding me.
You giving it to Silencer?
No, Envy's taking it for the attack speed.
Classic Envy.
He's like, I want 15 attack speed. I know this amps all of your damage by 12% Void Spirit, but it is mine.
Until you get another neutral item at least.
Yeah.
So there's a slowdown and any kill potential from Brax for a little while, though. He would have been very happy to have it. He would have been giving up the Ironwood Tree, the 6 all stats.
Yeah, good stuff. Yep, Brax does have his Yules going for the Aghanim Scepter. We talked about how good of an item this is against Thunder Predator's lineup. Both Puck and the Ember Spirit and Pangolier, like all of them really struggle to just that AoE silence.
Yep. Puck finished his Aghanim, or sorry, his Yule Scepter as well. You know, he doesn't have to worry about that silencer all just coming out.
Avatos, Leo style. He's been found. He's got a curse on him as well. Brax is going to chase after him. Nice astral step. Barely caps him right at the end. You get that kill? Very well played. That's the blink from Rio. I think they've seen it potentially because he's been split pushing, but they haven't really been able to keep eyes on him for a little while now.
Blowing up Leo style, slowing his game down. I don't think they're going to be able to come online fast enough on Thunder Predator to be able to deal with the anti-mage at this point.
Yeah, I mean, Envy, like we said, he just wanted to farm for like 10 minutes. He's had pretty much 4 minutes of uncontested farm for a little while now. Slight chains come in. A-Blast does connect. Snaking, he could reload him out, but they're still feeling pretty darn safe.
They have eyes on the enemy right now. They see them in the top lane. Chaos Knight just pushing alongside the AA. They know that there's not that much that's going to follow him.
Puck, you have to cancel. Oh, no. In so much trouble. Nice Rolling Thunder going to come through, but there's the Global Silence. Puck, he's just going to die a second time, and now Pangolier, he's just got to swashbuckle away. He's got no mana left. Envy, he can chase after him. He's got a Mana Void as well, which he's going to go ahead and throw it in there. A little bit of damage reduction is going to make that a little bit less effective, but so far, a 2-for-1. They managed to get Rioya on that Tiny. A lot of damage coming up from the Chaos Knight to do that, but Brax makes it down to the low ground. A nice slight chains, actually. Will Reality Rift himself down. AA Blast will clip him. Double kill now for the Chaos Knight. Dude, that was sick play from him on that Reality Rift.
Yeah, being able to get down there on the bottom. Puck going down just like, what, 2-3 times in a row without being able to contribute anything right now.
Yeah.
It feels like he's a little bit off with some of his gameplay. He opted to pop that Yule Scepter there instead of using the phase shift. And then, of course, while he's up in the air, as he comes back down, the Global Silence comes down. He's got no use available at that point, and he gets blown up. This is going to be I think one of the biggest things that is going to cost him this game is just Puck not having a game for the last couple of minutes now. He was doing great at the start here.
Yeah.
Now he's struggling to find anything.
Balancing all things as 2 Clumsy Nets drop at the exact same time. So pretty darn good for a Pangolier. For those of you that don't know, it's an amazing item on him. You can use it during Rolling Thunder. You can also use it on Ancient Apparition, Chaos Knight, Ember Spirit. Like all these heroes can like really benefit from having it. Let's see, what else did they get pick up? Ooh, Vambrace for the Void Spirit. That 10%. Is it 8% or 10%? 6%. Okay, well I'm just way off. Screw me, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine.
10% magic resist is what he's gonna hold it for right now. But going to Roshan, the question is, does For Fun know? Now they do.
Again.
Brax drops a Remnant, matches Puck. They have to know. Global Silence on cooldown for 14 more seconds. Matthew just gonna try and zone him out. It looks like they want nothing to do with this. He'll go ahead and go for an Avatar, try and bring down the Ember, but it's not gonna be enough. He takes that Remnant back to the back to the Roche Pit. MNZ will finish off Roshan as Envy just split pushes bottom.
And he is able to grab the. Okay, Fortify comes out. It'll slow him down just enough for them to be able to get the counter initiation onto him if they want to. Envy, he turns it back around. He wants this tower. I think maybe the heroes on Thunder Predator thought he would just go straight back after that Fortify.
Dude, he's just in their head. They're like, yeah, there's no way he would stay. That would be ridiculous. Like we would just kill him immediately. So they just don't TP, and then Envy's like, two parallel, what is it, 4 parallel universes ahead of them, I believe is the meme.
Something like that. Envy, it is classic Envy duo. You know, if he's outplayed, it's because he's outplayed himself.
Yeah.
The enemy doesn't outplay him.
I like he has the Ring of Aquila turned off for some reason.
I don't know, man. I think he doesn't want to show when he's shoving out lanes or something. Or if he's nearby a creep wave, the creeps will have the aura.
That's a good point, I guess, right?
So if the enemies are like, constantly clicking the creeps, figuring out if Envy's trying to hide in the trees, maybe 1 time out of 10, it'll be revealed by the fact he's got the Ring of Aquila.
This is why you're here, Neph. You're just so damn smart, and there's no way I would have figured that one out.
And that's the only thing I can think of. It might not even be that. It might just be, like force of habit.
Envy's in their head, but you are in Envy's head.
I don't want that. That is a dangerous place to be.
That's a dangerous place. Bottom tier 3 just being pressured by creeps. Envy and Brax both kind of sitting here wondering, where Thunder Predator is. I mean, I guess they know exactly where it is. They'd walk right across a ward, but more philosophically, I suppose, not literally.
That's right.
And the 3-man trifecta TP out. They force all of Thunder Predator to the bottom lane, and Ryoya is busy cutting top. They're just dragging him around for fun. I mean, look at the gold graph for the last, 10 minutes. This is the Envy effect.
The one spike you see is, I think, when they took that Roshan, a little bit going their way on Thunder Predator, but this is the time when you have the Aegis. You should be controlling the map. You should be shoving out the lane and getting the advantage, but for fun, they have it turned around on you. Now, Brax finishing up that Aghanim Scepter as you were talking about. I think, it'll probably come online a minute or 2 after that Aegis expires. It's a bit difficult for him to find farm right now with Roya and Anti-Mage both split pushing, and everywhere else in the map being covered by Thunder Predator looking for kills and pickoffs. Everyone has to play pretty far back at the moment.
Yeah, look at Envy, just dropping the Mantas, cutting the wave there. I think you want to put those on the ranged creep, personally, but that's fine. He'll still get 2 of the creeps, and he's going to go bottom immediately and cut the next one.
You see, he's going to know that he's there, but he goes the wrong way.
Dude,
style.
They are trying, man. They are really trying to slow down the split push, but Thunder Predator, I'm starting to worry for them. This is almost like the Quincy crew effect that we saw earlier today, where they were just like winning the game, looking really good, and then Quincy crew just played the map a little bit better. They played fights a little bit better, and Envy is just impossible to catch right now. He's gonna go hit the tier 3. You're hitting tier 2 mid. He sees you all. He's already committed Manta. He does have to be a little careful. There's gonna be a nice root. He's gonna be able to get the blink off. Leo Style doesn't get the Waning Rift in time.
No, he doesn't, unfortunately. That's one issue that, by the time the Searing Chains had come out, it was a 5-second teleport, so there was just no way that he was going to be able to do that. There's a 50-50 on that Searing Chains anyway, so
yeah,
that play wasn't bound to work there. They get him off the tower, but he ended up taking down, 800 HP? It's not bad at all, so next time he's up there, you're going to have to be a bit careful. Give Envy an instant, he'll take a mile.
Pango just lost so much mana and health. He clumsy netted the AM and realized he can't get out of it himself because he wasn't rolling thunder, and he just popped Manta and burned all of Sacred's mana.
I mean, that's exactly what you should be doing, every time you get a chance to get a quick skirmish off with the enemy, burn through as much mana as they can so you can force them back and waste their time on the map.
Yeah. This is a sick relocate to the top lane, actually, from Snake, because he brings Envy bottom immediately after they just TP responded and sent a bunch of heroes up there. And now they have to TP back to base once again. Leo Style smoked up, gets the 2-man coil. They've got to get the Anti-Mage here. But a nice mana burn. They're able to keep him out. He's got no spells. He does have the Aegis still. The Global Silence is there. Can they chain stun Anti-Mage long enough? No, he gets the blink out. Pango trying to find him, but they're just too fast. He will not be able to bring down Eternal Envy on the anti-mage, but he's going to look for Snake King instead. He has a tether in 3, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to get it off this time, and he will get Reality Rifted back. Double click there from Chaos Knight. They do find a kill, but it seems like it's not enough.
No, I'm not sure that was worth it either. I mean, you committed your Phantasm, Puck had to drop his Dream Coil. A lot of your spells are on cooldown right now, and all that's happening, you know, you continue to push that net worth advantage of for fun. That was the last of your Aegis timer as well, was it not?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So they managed to burn the entire 5 minutes that they had that on for fun and split push their waves. So it's pretty bad. The XP, the gold, not really going that much in their favor at the moment, but the XP is constantly been going up.
Yeah, yep. That's a lot. I mean, most of this is Anti-Mage, right? He's level 19 now on this hero. Everyone else is like pretty even. Ooh, Titan Sliver. I feel like you probably take Titan Sliver over the Greater Fairy Fire. There you go. Give Greater Fairy Fire to Tiny maybe.
Yeah.
Or you're just gonna toggle back and forth.
The Wisp, but it's a heal, right?
Oh, he's gonna give the Titan Sliver to Tiny. Okay.
Oh. He restores 250 health. I'm surprised they didn't end up giving that one to the Wisp. You know, he is getting a couple right clicks off. He's got a Glimmer Cape, extra attack speed. Opted not to go the plus 35 damage on him, actually. Never mind, I completely retract my statement. Bottom lane, MNZ clearing out this tier 2 tower, so that'll give them a little bit more control of the map. All the outer towers have been taken by Thunder Predator.
Yep.
And things are starting to look a little even. If we've had a little bit short of action just from having no kills, you know, still tons of things happening on the map this game.
Yep, only 8 to 12, but like you said, yeah, the map's been split constantly. Both teams trying to play, you know, the farming game, but it's really going for fun's way. I think this anti-mage is going to be a very big problem here if they can't stop this farm.
Yeah. And, you know,
this is Chaos Knight. They do see him on the sentry there, I believe. Snake King protected by a Glimmer Cape. Look at the amount of sentries that were here. Wow.
Just both teams trying to catch each other out. They finally managed to find Eternal Envy.
Rolling Thunder's coming in. The Global Silence will protect him for the time being. An AA Blast does connect. He blinks away. He's going to be fine, but not going to be the same there for Snake King. He does bite the bullet. Envy will escape on just a fraction of health. Once again, a big rotation from Thunder Predator, but they cannot connect on these kills.
Oh, Leo style, he's not done yet. He's going to try to find him. I don't think he's going to be able to grab him by himself, though. His team too far away. He doesn't have Dream Coil available anymore, even though he does have this Arcane Rune. And the gang is here. If they continue to try to chase him, he will be able to bring them down.
They're just going to push mid.
He wants to get back to base, though. Yeah, he realized that his teleport is on cooldown. He needs to get home right away. Actually, even Eternal Envy's getting back. They're worried about this one.
It makes sense to me. They have no Global Silence. I'm pretty sure Thunder Predator feel like fairly confident about going high ground here. Your Chaos Knight still has Phantasm. Ooh, nice AoE silence. The Abyssal Blade. They can take the fight. Will they be able to bring him up? No, the big heals come out. Chaos Knight, he's going to be fine. Once this silence is done, he's going to go ahead and immediately pop that Phantasm, try and turn it around. Envy, he gets coiled. This is a huge death. 75 seconds, he's dead. This is the timing for Thunder Predator. They need to take this. They get the silencer as well. Your mid lane barracks.
Yeah, there's nothing really going to stop them from going bottom or top either. Just the, I guess, kind of low HP on MNZ, but they're all salving up. Oh my god, Tiny!
He just goes in. The Avatos almost brings down the Chaos Knight, but he doesn't. The Spirit Vessel going to start doing some serious work. A nice Yules to dodge that Chaos Bolt, but Snake King goes down. Ryoya running for his life, protected by a Glimmer Cape, but for how much longer he walks back into a Sentry, there's going to be a Yules. Sleight of Fist off the mark. Spirit Vessel still doing some work, but Chaos Knight on the backside busy trying to regen this up. Nice Reality Rift. Brax goes down. Sacred. You're kidding me. The damage reduction, it does allow him to survive.
Oh my god, that was the Glimmer Cape at the end onto him, and the pipe, he just got too much HP. Okay, they do manage to blow up Matthew.
That Cold Feet I think is going to snap. No, Ryoya's so fast, he's going to be able to make it out. Yules, he's safe. Chaos Knight needs to get this barracks. He has to leave. Like, Envy's up in 8. An incredible defense by the rest of For Fun. They managed to keep that melee barracks alive.
I cannot believe that they managed to hold that just now. That was just incredible play out of Brax, that constantly getting in and out, snaking, putting his body on the line to keep him healed up. And, Brax, he committed a little bit far forward, but I think that was super important, just being able to buy them enough time for Eternal Envy to get back into this game. But
Speaking
if
of
it was one
Envy,
thing, oh no.
MNZ, he's on the hunt. Does he get the melee range stun? He does. The A blast is coming through. It's gonna hit him still. They got him 75 seconds. Once again, Envy punished so heavily for that greed. Look what just respawned, baby. That is Roshan number 2.
Aegis and Cheese, and there's no way they're going to be able to defend this one. Global Silence had just come out in order to defend Eternal Envy there. There's nothing that can be done. This game is just suddenly swinging in favor of Thunder Predator. Envy just a little bit slow on some of these items that he needs.
Great coil mid lane from Leo style here, just trying to bring down the Void Spirit. It wasn't even his initial intended target, but he will get relocated out. They're just gonna try and finish off one extra kill here before going back to Roche. I'm assuming they're going... Wait, was that... Oh, relocate. I was like, what are they paying out there? Okay, yeah, relocated IO. You definitely go back to Roshan here, correct? You got... Guys?
I'm thinking they should. I think they were debating whether or not they were actually going to go in for that one. But it is Pangolier shoving in the lane at the exact same time. Not willing to waste any moments that they have EE dead. He's going to be back up again, but he just lost like 3-4 minutes of game time with those 2 deaths in a row.
Yeah. Envy went from... I mean, we can't see player net worth right now, but if you look at the net worth graph in general, they were about 2,500 ahead on the side of For Fun, and now they are 10,000 behind after that Aegis. You have level 20 on your Chaos Knight, now giving him that additional Phantasm duration.
These initiations from Thunder Predator have been incredible, shutting down Envy. They know that he doesn't have that much HP, sitting at like a max of 2,200 HP. They can easily burst that down with all the disables that they have. Envy, he's gone for this Abyssal Blade, but he hasn't managed to get on top of anybody and blow them up.
I mean, look at MNZ now, man. He has an MKB and a Basher working towards his own Abyssal Blade. I don't know where this guy's farm came from in the last few minutes, but he is terrifying. If he gets on top of any hero with this Reality Rift, they are likely just to get one-shotted. Ready to go in. Brax jumps to the back line, gets a huge side. The Global is there as well. They take down Puck. He buys back. AA will as well. Envy doesn't have a lot of mana. He needs to be careful. The Yules, the Chainsaw's going to be able to hold him in place. Where is the CK? He's running around Invis. He's trying to get on top of Envy. The break, the damage. He goes down. The relocate just not in time from snaking. And boy, did they catch Brax. Rila pops out to Simlight, but a nice clumsy net used there. They call the GG. It is over. Thunder Predator drop the hammer on For Fun here in game number 2.
All it took was Eternal Envy going down a couple of times. If your anti-mage is anytime off the map, the game becomes so difficult. All the net worth on him. So that 11k net worth lead, considering that Envy wasn't really a part of the game for the last, like 10 minutes or so of it, felt like so much more than that.
Yeah, I mean, Envy has 4 deaths, right? And his last 3 deaths were all in the last 5 minutes of the game. like he actually didn't get to like we look at player net worth here. You can see it right at like just before 30 minutes. He's at 18,000 net worth. At the end of the game, he's at 19,600 net worth on an anti-mage, right? Like you can see literally the split. It's a fork in the road between Chaos Knight and the anti-mage here. They are neck and neck, and then suddenly, not quite so. An incredible performance from Thunder Predator.
Yeah, I mean, that's just how it goes. This game I definitely preferred For Fun's draft. It looked super solid. I thought Envy, he'd come online, he'd start just blowing up the enemy heroes come like 30 to 35 minutes. That usual anti-mage timing being like 28 to 35. But I guess they realized there that, okay, Envy is the only damage on their team. Royer, sure, he can burst us after he gets on top of us, but that is one hero that he's able to take down. If we all start tanking up, if we jump Eternal Envy with all of our stuns, we can just win these fights, and that's exactly what they did. Amazing gameplay out of Thunder Predator. Great team coordination and amazing job bringing that game back.
Yeah, I think a lot of that just maybe Envy wasn't paying much attention to the Silver Edge on the Chaos Knight, but that second death, I mean, that was really just like the nail in the coffin. It's possible to potentially recover from that Roche fight, but as soon as he gets caught split pushing that top lane a second time, they blow the Global Silence. You have nothing left to try and end the game or defend at that point. It's just it seemed like an impossible scenario. And shout out to Thunder Predator, man. They kept in it. They didn't crumble to that split push. MNZ, as you said, this guy pops off when he has good games and goes 15-0 on the Chaos Knight, an absolute mad lad. And that will be the end of the night for the Monster Energy Dota Summit 13. We've had 6 fantastic games, incredible performances by all of the teams. What else, man? This is what we hope for. We have another day of games coming up tomorrow. I believe we have another 3. Yes, we have 3 games coming up tomorrow, starting off with Brazil versus 4 Zoomers. Those are going to be beginning at 1 o'clock Pacific time. Just like normal, but coming up here in just a little bit, it's going to be SEA Dota on... Oh, no SEA Dota? Are we done? Did we finish SEA Dota?
SEA Dota is going to be delayed by a day. There are some... What is it? Just double check in here in the Summit Champ.
Thank you, Neph.
They have been delayed by 1 day. There were no games because I believe there are storms or something like that.
Oof. Yeah, stay safe out there.
Typhoons in the Philippines, so...
Yikes. Okay, well, stay safe to all of our Philippine friends in the Philippines, We'll see you guys in the qualifiers in a little bit, or not a qualifier, in the group stage in an extra day. But again, that's going to do it for us here on the Monster Energy Dota Summit 13. Big shout out to Monster. Thank you guys so much for keeping us going through the day and for sponsoring this tournament, keeping NASA Dota alive. I know myself and Neph, we love these regions. We're highly invested. We do everything we can to keep it going, and we love it, man. Any final words, final thoughts on the day? Anything you want to say, Neph?
No, thank you for joining us, everybody. Had some awesome games today, and happy Halloween. Stay safe out there tonight, and remember, no large gatherings. I'm watching you guys. I know you're all a bunch of party animals.
Yep, absolutely. Well said. We'll see you all tomorrow. Be safe, everyone.